Well, back with us now from House Judiciary, Congressman Russell Fry. Congressman, it's good to see you again. Thanks for joining us tonight. So, is this story true? The Daily Mail is reporting the Biden White House got at least 13 U.S. banks, also included in that is PayPal and Western Union, to spy on Americans' private financial transactions without any court warrants and without any allegations of any crimes or any crimes charged. This happened after January 6th. You know, Congressman, this is quite the privacy and civil liberties issue.
It's absolutely, that's the crux of where we're at. And the concern that I have is that we know that this has happened with Bank of America. We know based on testimony that has come before the committee that other banks were involved. And here's the thing, the Fourth Amendment is not a suggestion. It is a requirement that the federal government obtain a warrant if they have reason to believe that you're engaged in some sort of criminal enterprise or criminal activity. That's not done here. And so if you purchase a Bible at the Bible store, you visit Gander Mountain, you're tagged as a potential target under this. And what we've seen from this White House and this administration is this endless search into private data. The banks are complicit in it as well by turning it over voluntarily, but the federal government is at the center of this very egregious incursion on our civil liberties.
Yeah, to your point, it's unconstitutional. So, sir, how did it work? So the Biden White House got the Treasury Department and FinCEN, that's a unit of the Treasury, to work with these 13 U.S. banks and also PayPal and Western Union to track Americans' financial transactions, looking for, quote, extremism indicators. And those indicators of extremism were like, you know, the purchase of a Bible or a gun, and then also do searches on the terms MAGA and Trump. And then they turned that data over to the FBI to investigate Americans without a warrant?
Right. And that's the two troubling sides of this coin are, one, the federal government's request of this information without the benefit of a warrant. And that there's no, you know, you as an innocent purchaser, you have no idea that this is even happening to you. But the other side is these banks. Look, these banks are voluntarily turning over this information just because a federal agency requests it. That's also problematic because these are your personal financial records. And, you know, if you're engaged in some sort of activity that warrants a warrant, then you will get one, and then you could surveil. But to do this in this way, I think is deeply troubling for our civil liberties.
And there's no charges brought it to begin with, or allegations, or any crimes here. So the list includes Bank of America, Chase, U.S. Bank, Wells Fargo, Citibank, Charles Schwab, HSBC, even, as we say, PayPal and Western Union. I mean, the report is that Bank of America sent suspicious activity reports on 211 bank customers to the FBI, and then 4 federal agents were deployed to field offices to investigate 4 Americans over their gun purchases. Final word.
No, that is the troubling part. Look, the banks are not extensions of the federal government. This data isn't freely accessible to the government. This is your private data. And absent a warrant, I have a hard time believing that our federal government would do this. But that's where we are. And that's the problem with this administration, that given every opportunity to uphold the Constitution, that they seem to be doing everything else but. So we're going to investigate this and push back.
Congressman Fry, thanks for joining us tonight. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.